Draco Zeist. We're doing our first episode of Stellaris. So, let's host a new game. I'll name it Commander Guts and Draco. Perfect. Oh, they can see it. That's okay. Meantime, let's select our empire. I'm just going to use custom-made species. Let's do 1.75. Normal, normal, normal. Random, 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 random. All right, Draco, you there? As we're getting set up, let's see if we can customize a little bit of this. So I'll be playing this species. This is a custom humanoid species that I made. It's a very imperialistic warrior nation and spiritualist. Let's see what we have for my traits here. So we admire anyone in military. Of course, we are warrior culture and spiritual. So you could almost say these are similar to Norse warriors. They favor war. Well, not war, but death by glory. And these guys have made them slow breeders to kind of make up for it. So the only way I can get all these good stuff is if I added some negatives. And they don't like being around big groups of people. They don't really resource, or they're not very resourceful. And they have they're very good at fighting. Essentially, they have good defense, and their lifespan is longer than most others.
Alright, sorry about that. I got caught up in that conversation downstairs.
That's all right. And so that's Draco, everyone. Draco, say hi.
Hello. I am Draco Zaius. Speed 1 terahertz, memory 1 zettabyte.
How do I invite you, Draco?
There we go, that works.
Password is password.
Original.
I know.
I would have made it Twitch.
I guess you're right, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
Very true. Okay. So, okay, so you're playing with an actual proper alien race. Okay, I thought you were going to be like playing as another human. Gotcha.
Oh, no. This is a humanoid, but not really humans.
So, tell me about them, just so I know what to pick.
Okay, so my race is pretty much like an alien Vikings. They're very spiritualistic and very warrior culture based and fanatic militarists. They are strong fighters and they have long lifespans. However, they are wasteful and slow breeding, as well as avoiding big groups.
Huh, interesting. I think then a good foil would have to be my Earth Extrasolar Colonial Authority, which is an oligarchy with an efficient bureaucracy and citizen service. Basically, think like Starship Troopers.
Right.
They are egalitarian, militarists, and materialists. So they don't really believe in gods and spirits and all that nonsense. They believe in the hard scientific facts.
Nice.
They're intelligent, communal, and industrious, but they are non-adaptive and sedimentary. They don't like to move around, and they don't like to adapt.
Okay, so it's a pretty good mix. We're both military oriented.
We got that going on. We like to blow shit up. That will be the basis of our agreement, our diplomacy. So, if I were to make a suggestion on Empire placement, if you want us to meet sooner, I would recommend playing clustered players, just so we don't spend like the entire stream like on two opposite ends of the galaxy.
Oh, okay.
It'll be right at the bottom, Empire placement.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, and then let's see.
I personally have never played with a huge star system. I usually just play with like a medium of like 600 stars. Because
Okay.
this game is enormous, and 600 stars is plenty. It's just enough, in my opinion, to ensure that there's plenty of stars, but not enough stars for everybody.
Okay. We'll do love.
As for what you want to do for galaxy shape, that's totally up to you, personally.
Okay, what's elliptical? Should
So
we do that?
elliptical is basically just a ball.
Oh,
It's just a ball, boring ball. Spiral, 2 to 4 arms. A ring galaxy is kind of interesting. It kind of limits the way you can move. I usually go with a spiral galaxy just because it looks cool.
I'll do 4 arms.
Yeah, which, honestly, how many arms is up to you. Which is kind of interesting because you can sometimes see empires like forming along arms of the galaxy. Fallen empires are essentially large. They were like the best of the best.
Sorry, my wife just scared the shit out of me. Pardon my language there. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Say hi to the wife. She is live. Oh, yeah. I have no idea. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, I think I just nearly had a heart attack there.
Right. Now that you've calmed down.
Oh, she just came in to give me a kiss.
Oh, how sweet.
Pretty much what she said is, "Don't come out to the living room. I'm watching The Bachelor."
Oh, I see.
She came
So-
over here to fart.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
what a wife. What a life.
So, fallen empires. Basically, think of them as like, in their heyday, they ruled all, but now their whole infrastructure is collapsed. They're still powerful and have the most advanced technology. They just can't expand any farther than what they already have.
Okay.
So how many one of these is up to you personally. I don't try to make any more than 3 because these guys are bastards to take out, and the more there are, the more, sorry for the language, the more likely they are to spawn next to you, which can be game ending depending on what their thing is, because they can be fanatical spiritualists and hate your guts and like declare war on you within the first 100 years.
Nice. Okay. No, we'll leave it at this. This should be
Okay.
good.
Advanced AI starts is an interesting one as well. That basically just means like how many of the 25 AIs you've set for the game. Oh, Jesus, no.
I'm kidding.
Oh, God, no.
I think I'm going to start it all at maybe just 1. One will have the I'll do 2.
You could honestly go 3 and it wouldn't be that bad because there's going to be 25 empires.
Okay, so 3's good.
Yeah, so basically we're going to have 2 fallen empires and 3 advanced stars. Basically that means they're going to start like maybe, not 100 years, but like 50 years ahead of us in technology.
All right.
Not a huge leap, but a significant one.
You comfortable with everything else? So I left FTL open because I do want, a little bit more.
No, yes,
gameplay.
that is totally fine. That's how I play the game.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, no, everything else looks good.
All right, and we're gonna start now. Draco, if there's any changes, now's your time to speak up.
No,
All
I
right.
think,
Perfect. So we'll have a human race played by Draco and a humanoid race played by myself. So let's start the match. We're gonna try and ally as soon as we're able to.
which will be as soon as we follow each other. Now, what I find is galactic orientation is universal to all players. So basically, my galactic north is your galactic north.
Oh,
So
that's
in that way, we can kind of figure out where we are. So whenever you go to the galactic map and you see the whole galaxy,
Right.
basically imagine like a compass going through the direct center, And from there, we can kind of figure out where we are on the galactic plane.
All right. Well, I am... Not that there's an actual east, but I am east of the main core of the spiral.
All right, so you are east. Okay, so are you in like the central area of the galaxy?
You know where it says the Nithran Expanse?
Yes.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, okay, so you're directly north to me then. Interesting. So I'm directly south to you, galactic south.
Okay, so what system are you in? What's your most farthest north star?
Farthest north star is Termana. Funny thing though, I think the star names differ between our races.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot to choose name. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll find each other eventually. Just okay.
Begin.
Your Imperial
So,
Majesty,
first few things
I
before
am
we unpause
Leo,
is
a
of course
prototype
like your
synthetic
first
intelligence, and your humble
technology.
servant.
I always
Very
like to
well.
try with
I
the
will
solar
provide-
panel network just so you get that extra boost of power for engineering.
I'm sorry, what?
Solar power network for your engineering or your physics research to start off,
The
just so you get that
technology
extra
screen
boost
is
in
where we will
energy.
be directing our research efforts.
Sorry, I got
Technologies
I
are
got this
categorized
AI.
into 3 different fields.
Oh, right, Veers. You can basically have him disassembled and broken down to nothing if you want, or you could also just have him basically explain to you how things work, or you could have him guide you through the... Okay.
Let me actually turn them off real quick. Settings, advisor volume. I don't really need advisor volume. How do I turn them off completely?
There should be a little option in the top or near the left or right side of the screen where his little window is, and it should have a red, a green, and a yellow option. I think once he's done talking.
Yeah, he's done talking, so...
Yes.
Missed out on that. Alright, so I'm going to start technology. You said to do...
If it's
solar panel?
available, whenever you bring it up, whenever you select the new technology, essentially, for each technology you get, starting out, you get 3 options to choose from. And so this is your starting technology. I personally like to go for solar panels in the physics part of it, because that allows you to get extra energy from your space stations, which you will be building a lot of.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, anytime when you get to engineering, Corvette assembly yards is nice because it basically allows you to build Corvettes, which are your starting ships, but you can build them at a less, at a reduced cost because you have specific facilities designed to build them. Cat, now is not the time.
Alright, so I picked my research.
Okay. So have you actually ever played a game before of this, Guts, or did you just
The
kind of
spaceport.
mess around with the race?
Just yesterday I kind of messed around a little bit just to kind of figure out what the
Military
controls were.
fleets are used to
And I
protect
got
our
destroyed.
emerging empire from threats,
I imagine
or to
you did.
expand our...
Because this game can be a bit jarring. So what you want to do is you want to locate your science ship, which is going to be represented by the
This is
atomic
our
symbol,
science ship,
a bunch
which
of
is
particles
used to
flying around.
survey astronomical
And you want to
objects,
right-click
such as
on the
planets
first,
in a star system.
basically
a planet
gray
needs to be
named
surveyed
planet
in order to make
nearest
its
to you.
resources
I think
visible.
I have to survey these worlds first.
Yeah, you want to hit survey system, and that will make your little ship survey everything in the system. And then that's pretty much how you you start your game. Oh, and then you also want to take a look at the surface of your planet,
Oh,
your
yeah,
home
yeah.
planet, and maybe open up some of the tiles there. So if you
Here
know
we
some of the
see
tiles have
visual
like a yellow and black
representation of
kind of
this
caution thing
planet's
around them.
surface, divided into tiles. This tab is
So
only
basically,
visible
the
on
little circle
colonies
with
and
the
surveyed
lightning
worlds
bolt
that are
means
habitable.
power,
Each
apple of
bolt
course stands for
occupies a
food,
single
and the
tile,
little red
which means
crystal
that there
stands
can
for
never be
minerals.
more
Wait,
bolts
what's
on a
the
planet than there are
okay,
free
so
tiles.
the globe-looking thing is research.
Yeah, so the globe is your society research. There's 3 types of research in the game. There's society, there's physics, and there's engineering. Society research basically grows your civilization as a society. What is your ethics? What do you have to entertain the masses? Or what do the masses do? You know, like all that kind of stuff. Physics
Some
research
buildings
is all
may
your
cause
quantum
adjacency
particles
effects
and
to
whatnot.
other buildings in neighboring tiles.
Shielding,
Let us take this
lasers,
into
stuff like
consideration
that.
when constructing new
And
facilities.
engineering is your starships, your buildings, your laboratories, your conventional weaponry, mass drivers, and all that.
And he just popped up. Alright, should close it. Okay. Alright, you ready to press play?
I am, sir. I am.
Alright, there we go.
There we go. So. You might also notice that at the top of the screen, there is the same things I mentioned, energy, minerals, and food,
Right.
and then a plus certain number. That, if you probably already figured out, that's how much we're making per month.
Right. Our income.
I never want to try and exceed that number that you have. I always try to keep at least like, you know, one, at worst case, one thing coming in.
Right.
I never want to try and go into a negative unless I have an extremely, you know, big thing coming up that's going to help even it out later. Or if I have a lot saved up that I can kind
This
of
is
deal
our
with
construction
it.
ship, which is used to construct
So,
space.
the game begins. We all begin at the same time, Forge, which is the year 2200. January 1st of 2200.
Nice. So already I'm clearing up some space on my planet, and I'm building a temple.
Ah, that's right. You're a religious race.
That's right. We're spiritualists.
We have no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
They find spiritualism by fighting.
Ah, I see. So for the first part, you're just kind of focusing on your little ship here. And then you also want to try... So if you notice the system, if you go back to the map, you'll notice that you might have a system nearby that has a yellow planet symbol next to it, or a green.
Yeah.
So the color indicates how habitable a planet is. And anytime you see that little planet symbol, that means there's a habitable planet. Yellow is pretty good. That's around 70 to 80% habitable, you know? It's good, but it's not great. Red is usually below the 50%, is usually below 50 percentile. That is basically uninhabitable by your species. That doesn't mean that another species can't colonize it.
That's true.
Oh, you must have found your first anomaly.
Oh yeah.
So anomalies. So whenever you see an anomaly, you'll notice there's a percentage of failure. Generally, you want to try and only attempt anomalies if you have a higher success than a failure. Like if you have like I don't usually tend to do anomalies if it's 40% or higher failure risk. I try to keep it around 30 to 20-ish when it comes to failure risk. Now if there's a 0 chance failure risk, by all means go for it. But the thing about anomalies is they don't go away. So if you can't do an anomaly now, just leave it alone until your scientist is of the proper level to do it.
Okay, no anomalies yet. Yeah, should be pretty much set now. Build mining station? No, not yet.
Yeah, you gotta wait till you find some materials. Ooh, Lafayette class corvettes. Interbasting.
Let me know if you want me to speed this up at all. I won't use fastest just because it'll be hard for both of us to use it at the same time.
Yeah. I'm kind of good. This game is sort of about the patient. I mean, right now, you can have... right now, although it would be nice to speed up, you also kind of have to try and, like, this is also the most important, the early game.
Right.
Because, like, this is how you establish yourself for long-term stuff later. This is one of those games where, like, mistakes don't show up until, like, 10 years down the line. Just like, you know, in real life, where something a world leader doesn't become a problem until 10 years down the line when it's had time to do something.
Right.
I'm also going to point out to you guys that there are 2 ways to expand your territory. Over time, I believe over a couple of years, the little color that represents your area of influence will expand on its own. But each time you colonize a planet, you basically get pretty much the space that your home system occupies, that's the addition you get whenever you occupy another planet. So it basically doubles the size, essentially, the first time. And then it adds a third more size to it, and then a fourth, because it's getting bigger and bigger. You might also notice near the top, along the bar, next to the little spaceship icon, there's also a little green planet with a 1 out of 5. That's how many planets that you are allowed to personally oversee. You can only oversee 5 planets.
You can see 5?
No, you can oversee and directly control 5.
Mine
If you
says
look at
3.
Oh, well, I guess that's because I have efficient bureaucracy.
That's right. So 3 will be my max amount of colonies until I level it up.
We have found an anomaly.
Yeah, until you get some tech. I
From
think you
time
can
to
get
time,
technology
your
to
science
increase
ships
later.
will discover
But
strange
that's
things while
basically how
surveying
much you can
worlds.
directly
These can be
control.
researched
Now, as your
by scientists,
empire
but
expands
be
and
certain their
and
skills
it most
are up to the
obviously
task.
will,
Yes. Do you
and you
require
find
assistance? Yes. Oh dear.
yourself with more than
This
3
is not
planets, you can
productive
start
use of
creating
your
what are
time.
called sectors,
Or mine.
which are essentially like little states in your empire
They
that are
warned
run
me
by an
this would
AI
happen.
governor. And this allows you to then colonize more planets. If you exceed your maximum personal control, essentially it costs like twice as much to operate the planet.
Perfect. Alright, man. I think I got this figured out.
Yeah.
Just messing around with all this. The only thing I really want to know is how to turn off this robot. I have him here.
Do you think this is some kind? I am, by any practical
I think you might have
definition
missed
of the
an
words, foolproof and incapable of error.
You might just have to turn him down because I think you missed your opportunity to mute him. You can always just mute him. It's kind of funny if you choose to take him apart, he'll go like, wait, let me do.
Nice. Oh! We found one of our old probes.
Oh yeah, sometimes you get little events like that.
Nice.
Ah, Mars can be terraformed, which I believe is actually something that's also possible in real life. I mean, we don't have the technology to do it, but it's possible. Eventually, yes. And that will be a glorious day. Science ship. So from there, Bernard Star, Procyon, Termana, and I guess just work my way up north. Find you, immediately declare war, and then see where it goes from there. Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you. This won't turn into another Sons of a Solar Empire debacle.
Yeah, that I did not expect any of it.
Actually, I rewatched that sequence, and I did notice that you were like spamming money at the other guy.
I was.
I think I've said before, but I only did that because it would be like 8 hours of us doing diplomacy to try and like get us not to hate each other.
For real. No, I understood. It made sense.
And it made a nice little entertaining ending to the stream for the 3 people that were watching.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's alright.
So,
okay.
I didn't ask, but what design of ship did you go with?
What do you mean?
Well, you can choose different designs of ships. I went with the reptile design. I'm just curious if you know what...
I think it was humanoid? Mammalian.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Aggressive. Oh, hello. Huh. Layer lifespan, sensor range, and sublight speed. I like aggressive. Oh, one thing you might want to do, so with your little starting ships, if you select them in your fleet, you'll notice an empty little portrait. That's where you can recruit an admiral.
Yeah. Let me get an admiral into this guy. Trickster, cautious, weapons range. Ooh.
It costs 270 to fully research this entire area. What is this? Oh, frontier. So yeah, I was talking earlier how you could expand using planets. The other way you can do it is to build frontier outposts, which are essentially just like what they sound like, outposts built on the frontier that expand your territorial boundaries. They do cost a lot to maintain, so be careful when building them, but they are good for, like, you know, quickly snatching up a system that you want before a rival can.
Makes sense.
Because essentially, the only way you can claim a system that's in another person's territory is to go to war with them. Aha. So, not a lot in the home system. That is very... It's not good. I remember one time I started this game, I had just a whole hell of a lot of resources in the home system.
Nice.
I remember I started a game with this one time, and it was unplayable. Because the system I started in, there were no stars within jumping distance of Warp Travel 1. So I was literally stuck to the one system.
Oh, nice. My scientist just came to work. Roamer, sheer base speed, plus 25%. Oh, she's a fast roamer. Dedicate everything to building minerals.
Don't neglect your power.
Do this.
So what are we looking at in the Alpha Centauri system?
Oh man, I have no idea, man. Oops.
You know, if there's one thing I really like about this game, among all the things I like about this game, I really like the planet models.
Yeah, oh yeah, when you get up close to them. I think
Hey,
the sun is like my favorite thing to look at.
Yeah, there's a mod you can get for this game. It's called Binary Star Systems mod. And basically where you can have like star systems that are, you know, binary or trinary systems. Which basically means they have like, our system has one star, but there are some systems that have like 2 stars orbiting each other constantly. Or even trinary systems, which are 3 stars orbiting each other. Like Tatooine is in a binary system because it has 2 suns.
Right. Where am I? There you are.
gonna be some minor lag on my end because I'm linking a friend of mine your Twitch so she can watch.
I gotcha. No worries. That's alright. We already have a handful of viewers. Welcome everyone. Don't be afraid to say hi in the chat.
We won't bite. Hard.
Sorry if I yawn.
Ah, it's fine. As long as I can resist the urge to yawn afterwards.
Right.
So what killed you in the game you played by yourself, by the way?
Oh, arrogance. It's essentially what it came down to. I was like, I could take this guy. I declared war, and within like a minute, he hit his fleet in my system and wiped me out.
I see.
I was like, oh, I got my fleet in this system, and then he's already destroyed my defense systems.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
The one thing about the AI that I kind of don't like about this game is that they're very ham-fisted when it comes to their fleets.
Oh yeah, and they were not pulling any punches.
Well, think about what they do, and they can do it because they're AIs, because AIs are really good about managing economies and numbers. They basically run their empires on a deficit, where they have these huge fleets that would basically has their like empire in huge amounts of debt, but the AI can manage the debt so that they don't collapse. But the problem is that when they declare war on you, you just blow up a couple of their little research buildings and their whole economy collapses.
That's crazy.
So it's like, yeah, they have like 3 times the ships you do, but you have like a far stronger economy, so you can like sustain the war longer. I think I remember I won my first war in this game by like attacking all of his resource buildings, so his economy basically just collapsed. And then he had to start like decommissioning ships out of his own fleet just to keep his economy up afloat.
Oh, I would have sent them to their deaths. I would have been like, all right, well, let's go kill the enemy then.
What do I want? Prosperity. Ooh, prosperity sounds good. Expansion. Ooh, that also sounds good. So one of the things you can also do, they recently added actually, are traditions that you can adopt for your species.
Yep.
And they give various bonuses.
I went with supremacy.
I went with prosperity.
Nice.
Because that is the nature of humanity. We are not conquerors, we are explorers. Exploring brave new worlds, finding interesting new races, and killing them.
Space. The final frontier.
I never really watched a lot of the old Star Trek. I know of it, but I never really like got around to actually watching it. It's not that I didn't like the show, I just wasn't interested.
Nice.
What about you? Are you a Star Trek, or are you more about that Battlestar life?
I watched the old Battlestar Galactica. So I didn't really care for the new one. I watched like one episode. It was like an hour
You mean when you say old, you mean like the old ones where it was
the
like
70s,
a
I think it was
yeah, where it's like
1978.
little models on strings flying around a black backdrop.
Pretty much. I truly enjoyed the old ones, but it's kind of tough for me because I'm used to the characters being a certain way. So Apollo and Starbuck, they're like brothers, and then
Right.
you go to but the new one, and they're like they're like a woman and man. So it's so awkward. It's like Starbuck's a woman in this.
Oh, right, the changes that come about whenever they make a new series or reboot
yeah.
it.
And the weirdest thing is seeing Starbuck kind of have like this interest for Apollo. I'm like, you guys are brothers.
Right, you're like, in the old version you guys were brothers, no.
Yeah,
Incest, ew.
Starbuck was the player of the ship, and Apollo stayed married with his wife, and you know he was the more,
Right.
I guess.
I see the
controlled
dynamic they were
guy.
going for. Which
Yeah.
probably made it a very interesting, which probably made it very fun to watch, these two.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching Starbuck.
It was Drake and Josh before there was Drake and Josh and more mature.
Not even sure what Drake and Josh is, to be honest.
Oh, catch yourself lucky. It was one of, no, it wasn't that bad. It was basically just one of those shows that was on like Nickelodeon or Disney Channel where it was like live action comedy.
Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah, like that, except it was about these two guys named Drake and Josh, and Drake, if I'm remembering correctly, was the ladies' man player, musician type, and Josh was the fat, nerdy, but lovable geek type. But yeah, kind of like Malcolm in the Middle, just not as like with the, not as much mature jokes. Because Malcolm in the Middle was more like that was more somewhat adult. Like I don't want to say like, you know, an adult show, but it was more mature in its humor. Yeah, I don't remember very much about it.
Nice. TV shows. I don't remember any TV shows I used to... Actually...
I was gonna say, that's a pretty
Dragon
bold
Ball
claim to
Z.
make.
Dragon
Oh,
Ball
yes.
Z. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z.
I watched episodes. I never watched it religiously, though. So, like, I would watch, like, 3 episodes of, like, let's say the Frieza saga, and then I'd forget about it for a couple weeks and then come back and be, like, 4 episodes into the Cell saga and be like, what the hell happened?
Oh, yeah. That'll happen. Okay. Let's,
I'm finding a lot of power, but I'm finding dick for minerals.
Same.
So this is the other thing that kind of drives the game, which I think is kind of cool, is that not only does your diplomatic agenda kind of drive what you do, but so does your resource agenda. So it's like we have a lot of power, but no minerals. So that may lead to us going into conflict with other races just to keep our economy going. Which is not unlike the history of Europe.
Right. Okay, so how often do we get minerals? It's monthly, right?
Yeah, it's all of our resources come in by monthly, I believe. Yeah, monthly gain. So, you know, months are more or less kind of the turns in this game. And as you can see, you know, we're progressing fairly well at a very easy pace. Obviously, it always pays to have more, you know, income. And essentially, the more buildings you make, like, everything costs maintenance, and the maintenance cost takes out of your overall monthly gain.
Right. Alright, so we gotta wait for the 30th, 21st, 3rd, 4th, 5. Sweet. So there is a lot of patience behind this game.
Oh yes, lots of patience.
New research.
What do I want? Naval capacity plus 10%, orbital hydroponics farms. Hydroponics farms too. Oh, that naval capacity though. But that naval capacity though. No, orbital hydroponics. Ooh, 4 months until I get solar panels.
Oh, God. Oh, okay, sweet.
I kind of figure I'm just going to sort of leave it up to you as to what research you want to do for your empire. Because it's really based on preference and personal situation. Ah, finally, minerals and Procyon. Thank
I
God.
got myself and starts just off of me.
I remember when I played a game, when I played this game with a friend of mine named Scotty, we had an interesting relationship going where he had a lot of energy but no minerals, and I had a lot of minerals and no energy. So we started trading with each other.
Nice.
And so I would trade him my minerals in exchange for his power, and we brokered a very beneficial relationship between our two races. Which, you know, is just something that can happen in this game.
Yeah. So what do you have a lot of right now?
At present, I'm doing very well on energy. I'm doing okay on minerals, but like I said, I've just now discovered mineral mining that I can exploit.
It's not bad. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on energy myself.
The other thing we can also trade is research as well.
Yes. Research. That'll be interesting.
So what's my construction ship doing? It's building over there. So then when it's done, go build mining stations. Ooh, solar panels. Huzzah. Ooh. Power plant 2 would be nice, but power isn't really an issue at this point. Hello. Aliens in the Banar star system. Oh, is this the space cows? Yeah, it's the space cows. Hello, space cows.
Excuse me. Got the hiccups.
Oh, you know, but you have a thing for industry. Let's just get it done just because you can crank that out faster than most.
That's right.
One of the things you also want to consider as well, just a minor thing, is when you're doing research, even if you don't need technology, if a scientist has like a specific tick towards that kind of research, it's better just to bang it out now when it's quick.
Deep connections. Nice.
So what kind of government do you run?
Empire.
Oh, so you just have like one ruler?
One ruler.
Okay.
And then the heir to the throne.
Ah, no, that's exactly what it is.
Empire.
My race has an election every 40 to 50 years.
Oh, yeah. So it's like, yeah. What is it, like a theocracy, oligarchy? You said?
It's a oligarchy, if I... let's see, where is it? Citizens Stratocracy.
Good lord.
So, as it's described in the game, this government is an advanced form of militaristic oligarchy, where military has subsumed all aspects of civilian administration. All government offices are held by military officers. So essentially it's like, my society is run by high-ranking military officials, and they hold an election to reshuffle the deck every 40 to 50 years.
Nice.
And yeah, basically my whole society kind of is like Starship Troopers, where it's like, they're doing your part. Are you? Sign up today. Join the mobile infantry. Get horribly mutilated by giant bugs.
I did my part. And then the little kid pops out like, I'm doing my part. Good one, General.
Oh, yeah. Or what was it when they got the one locked up in the cage and then they just let loose with a fully automatic rifle at it? It's like, you can blow off a leg, but still 86 combat effective. So aim for the nerve stem, just blow its fucking brain out. Regardless of what I say, or what jokes can be made about that movie, I love that film.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I heard they're remaking it.
I am kind of... I'm going to say I like the idea, but I'm also kind of cautious about it. Because remakes in Hollywood are kind of hit and miss. And I deeply love that movie. Only the first one, though. The second one's okay, and the third one I don't try to think about.
Pretty much. I completely understand you on that one, though.
Yeah, Marauder wasn't really that good. There's also a fourth kind of animated film that took place that's decent.
Yeah, I heard that one's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not great, but you know, it's not bad. It stays pretty true to like the feel of the first film in a way. It's a little bit more action oriented, but it's not terrible. It kind of has a subtle, more anime kind of feel to it when you look at the designs of like the Marauder suits and whatnot. They look just a touch like a Gundam. so this will probably be my first colony just because it'll expand me a lot of territory. I mean, it won't get me much, but it'll get me that system. How much does it cost to build a colony ship exactly?
200 some minerals?
Yeah. I was gonna say the cost is different depending on our upgrades, but it's the same for me. Yeah, 200 minerals.
Wait, hold on. Now I actually gotta look at this. Alright, for a colony ship, nope, for me it is 350. Holy cow.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, for me it's 200.
Nice.
Again, that's just what happens based on what you choose as a government. Oh wait, no, never mind. It is 350. I was looking at the spaceport upgrade. Yeah, it's 350.
You know, this music kind of reminds me of, have you ever played Advent Rising?
I have not. In fact, I've actually muted the music to this game. Not because I don't like it, but I think I was having trouble hearing certain things.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Oh my. Keep yawning.
Oh, you know what? It's because I was listening to other music that I want to listen to more than the stock game
Gotcha.
music. Again, not that I don't like it, it's just like, you know what? I think I'd feel better listening to like Two Steps from Hell as I go into battle. Have you ever listened to some of their scores, Two Steps from Hell?
I have not.
They're not really a band as much as sort of like a group that does like really nice like orchestral style like cinematic scores. Ah. So it's like the stuff you hear in movies, and one of my favorites that they do, or a couple, are United We Stand, Divided We Fall, and Armada, as well as Protectors of Earth.
Alright. So I think I'm just about done finishing surveying the planets within my empire. Interesting stuff. One that's really useful, which I'm already almost done with.
Holy crap, I really need to snatch up this system before anyone else does. It shall be mine! Also, minor thing, your military ships,
Yeah.
when you're not using them, try to send them back to a spaceport, because whenever they're away from a spaceport or out of dock, as another way to look at it, they cost maintenance.
Oh, yeah, let me do that then. How do I dock them?
Well, if they're just hovering in orbit of your home planet, then they're docked.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's basically, you just send them back to your home planet. And while they're sitting there next to the spaceport, they technically count as like being in dock, and they don't cost as much maintenance. But like, if you send them away, you'll notice that your monthly income will go down slightly, because I guess it's like the supply lines to maintain the fleet while it's away from dock.
Gotcha.
Just a little detail to keep in mind. You know what? I need to change our policies. Policies and edicts. Food stockpiling. Let's just go straight up to large.
Ooh. This one has a lot of minerals.
Oh, you found another mineral-rich system as well, eh?
Yes, and a habitable planet. Oh.
Why do I get the feeling you're in the... No, I can still see in that system. I don't see any boats. Or ships, I should say, not boats.
Do you see a planet? I guess it wouldn't be. You wouldn't have the same names.
Yeah.
Damn. Are you by that one, the one kind of notched area? It's called unknown number 560, Class B star.
560.
It's like that one. It's like a choke point.
Well, I'm directly south of you, so if it's directly north of you, then I won't see it for a while.
No, it's south of me. It's far, like, south. There's a choke point in the system, and this one kind of branches off to two arms here. I'll just find you in a second.
Yeah. So that's a Class B star?
Yeah.
Class G, Class K, Class M. I'm sure if I remembered anything from my astronomy class, I'd be able to say something intelligent. Class K. Class M. That's what our planet's sun is I believe it's a Class M star. Class M. Class F. Class M. Class F. Black hole. Class F. Class
B, huh?
Yeah, no, don't say Class. Don't say Class B.
Next to, oh, that's a pulsar. You have a pulsar down there?
Oh yeah, I have a pulsar. Oh, you just totally circumvented me, I think.
What do you mean?
As in, like, I think you kind of just went around my territory if you're already at the pulsar.
No.
Oh.
No, I was just trying to get a hold of where you are. So if you're pretty much fairly close to that.
I found that Class B star though that you're talking about. I'm actually surveying it right now.
Yeah, that's the choke point. I think that'd be key in getting that as soon as possible as a defense point.
Possibly.
I'm just I'm a little north of you.
Yeah. I got an idea of where you are. It's just finding you is the key. So what's in here?
I'm trying to go north to my little chip. I have a little choke point up here, but this one looks like it's a far jump from the nearest farm, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. So I'm almost able to buy my first colony ship.
I'm not going to be colonizing for a while. I need to find some more food resources, so I got to colonize my own homeworld.
Yeah, or rather build up on it.
Build up, yeah. That's exactly what I meant. Man, because we're slow breeders, it's hard to populate.
Yeah, that's kind of the drawback. But you know, that's the bullet you take.
Yeah, it's worth it, I think. I think I can build fast. Fast building is awesome. But then colonizing it or populating it will take a little bit longer.
I was gonna make a reference to what was that movie called? Full Metal Jacket. But I don't know how what your rating is on your stream.
I have no idea. I just have one viewer now. Oh, 2 viewers.
Yeah, like I said, this game is kind of one that's not a lot of people like watching it because not a lot happens. But there is, including myself, a small group of people who loyally watch it. Just because it's interesting to see what people come up with. Speaking of, when you created your race, did you write up a little bio for them?
I didn't. I just had the bio in mind.
Gotcha. I wonder, can
Explore. So they're based on the alien engineers.
Alien engineer of
Have you seen the movie Prometheus?
I have not, but I have an idea of what you're talking about.
So similar to that. Oh man, I can't believe you haven't seen Prometheus.
Oh, I heard it wasn't that good, so that's why I haven't really watched it.
It was worth watching at least once. But like the new Alien movie that just came out, yeah, that was crap. I was pissed on many levels.
Oh, the newest one that just came out?
Oh yeah.
Really? It wasn't that good? It looked good.
It's not that it had so much potential. They just made the characters so stupid. Like if you watch one of those new horror movies, you're like, wow, really?
Yeah.
Tripped on the cordless phone. Oh, okay.
Yeah, where they make those leaps in logics. That's like, why would you do that?
Exactly. I hate that.
Ah, here it is. So here's the bio I wrote up for the because I like to do that when I make races. I wrote one for the EDCAs, it's called. A hybrid of political forums, military command structure, and economic industry, the Earth Extrasolar Colonial Authority, EECA, is the galactic face of humanity. Founded initially to be a governing body to which all human colonies would answer to and act as a representative for the colonies to the nations of Earth, the EECA has changed its focus to being a power in the galaxy after first contact with extraterrestrial races occurred shortly after the invention of O'Brien drives. The ECA now acts as Earth's first and last line of defense against alien incursion, and although new to the galactic community, they are more than capable of projecting force both defensively and offensively.
Nice.
I try to make my bio sort of kind of like the little codex entries. I was thinking more of the codex entries in
Oh, Halo?
not Halo, Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. Okay.
Like whenever I'm writing them up, I'm always thinking of that voice, the narrator guy. They get to read all the codex entries, which, my God, that must have been a tedious job. Anytime I see like voice actors or whatever that have to like do games like Mass Effect where they have to say like 100 lines, you know, for like the same scenario over and over again, I think, God, how much did you get paid? Just to do that over and over and over again. Private colony ship. Or ship cost and building cost. I think we're going to go with the long. With the long-term one over the short-term. Which, by the way, ta-da! Oh, hey, cost went down from 350 to 298. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Aphrius 3A have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Aphrius 3A could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science officer Drea Al-Hazimi has prepared a research project to delve further into this mystery. Fascinating. Right. Ooh, coil guns. I like me some new pew-pew. Did you ever play any of the Mass Effect Guts?
Did I ever play it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I have yet to beat 3.
I've played all 3. I have not played the new Andromeda.
I would recommend that you avoid it like the bubonic plague.
And that's... I'm leaving it for when it goes down to like $15.
I wouldn't even pay $15 from what I've seen.
Well, hopefully by the time it's $15, it's fixed. At least pieces that really need to be fixed.
You mean the macro facial expressions?
The macro facial expression, the dialogue, the story. I mean,
The glitching.
The glitching.
The horrible glitching.
So it sounds like what happened was BioWare had two studios working on 2 different projects. One was Andromeda and the other one was Anthem. They took their top-end developers and turned towards Anthem.
Ah,
And so
damn.
with whatever resources they had left with a few devs, they made Andromeda.
That is very insulting to the franchise. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Well, I mean, they wanted to do new projects, and I get it.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, it's like,
So long.
here's the thing, like, I can get wanting to do a new project, but like, don't start a project of an already established and well-loved franchise, and then half-ass it so you can move on to your next project. Either deliver us a full and conclusive product on the first thing you're working on, or don't do it at all, and just move on to the new thing, you know? Like,
you know, even if you're like, at the very least, take in community, feedback.
yeah.
I mean, one thing that I've noticed a lot of AAA games are doing are they're not listening to their community. They're fixing what they think needs to be fixed. And yeah, I mean, they're not wrong. There are things that are kind of they're breaking, but at the same time, it's more along the lines of, I'm not going to play a game that's not fun.
Yeah, well, and that's the kind of thing where, like, Steam, for instance, has gotten so popular is that, and also a lot of indie titles have gotten popular, is because a lot of independent developers don't have like the prestige of a AAA title under their belt. So they're more open to listening to what the developer or to what their players say because they want to make a game that people will like. At this point, all the AAA game developers have gone, well, we gave you Killzone and Metal Gear Solid and Mass Effect and Halo and Gears of War. We know what we're doing by now. So just be quiet and let us have your money. I mean, it's a bit pessimistic, I know, but that's generally what seems like the feel is of the game industry. It's just like they've kind of gotten too egotistical with how they design games nowadays. And especially the DLC thing has kind of gotten out of hand as well. Because, like a good example is the Blood for the Blood God DLC for Total War Warhammer.
Oh yeah, God. I mean, it's
A feature.
some stuff not included and stuff. They I don't know what they milk out of us, but essentially they're making one giant game and calling it a sequel.
Yeah.
I'm a little bummed by it being called a sequel. What really it's just a giant expansion.
Yeah.
It's the new world. I mean, I get it. It's as big as the old world where we're at, and it's the same engine.
It's the same engine. It's the same mechanics. It's bringing nothing new to the table. Yeah, it's like, why is it called a sequel?
I mean, the only thing is it's taking place in a different part of that planet.
The old world, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but that's just me. I just don't like the brand of it. That's it.
Yeah.
The game is still
well, no,
fun.
as a consumer, I think it's good that you have that view, because if more people have that view, in theory, they will start eventually listening when the profit margin goes down. But yeah, and it's kind of getting to this point where it's like game developers are starting to think, and it's mainly because I blame what I call the squeaker uprising of gaming.
Oh god, Minecraft.
Yeah. It was essentially when that started up, that sort of like when the game industry started to take a rather dismal turn. Because it's like a 10-year-old will buy a game and because he's not paying for the game. So he doesn't care if like you get half, if you buy an Activision game and you get half the game and then you have to download the other half as DLC.
Good point.
Versus someone like you or me, who's like, I paid $60 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I better get the full game, damn it. I shouldn't have to pay another $30. Well, here's the thing. I didn't buy it. I was just using it as an example. The only, I think, I want to say modern-ish Call of Duty I ever played was Black Ops 1, and then never again.
I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the zombies. That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
That was it.
I remember when I played it, what am I going to call this new colony? What do you think, Guts? What should I call this new colony?
Call it New Colony 1. Or call it, Draco's Colony. Number 1.
I'm just going to call by the plant's name.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I've been doing. What level are you?
Ah, cool. That's done. Research speed 5%. Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, I only ever really played Black Ops. And I didn't play too much of the zombies. I played a lot of the campaign. But while the campaign was fun, I did notice there were a lot of elements in the campaign that I in my opinion, were tooled to a younger play audience, even though the game was mature. Like that opening sequence where you're driving the car in Cuba.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't matter which way you turn the wheel.
Yeah, I don't like those kind of games. I think that's why I prefer just competitively modes, because I feel like the stories are just, they're treated like a movie.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's fair. But there are
it's a
certain
movie.
there are certain games that do it well, you know, because they have
Sure.
like solid gameplay and story mechanics. And those are the games that are like remembered and people always come back to the play. And that's really what should be the focus of a game developer, is you want a solid story and solid gameplay. Because then your game will be more popular and will have better longevity versus the next big multiplayer title that has like 8 years of multiplayer content and a 15-minute story. Build me all the mining stuff. Alright. Hey, that black hole in our system, what's it called to you? What do you call it?
What's that?
The black hole south of you, what is it called?
Black hole.
Yeah, there's a little black hole on the map. You didn't see it?
Oh, that's to my east.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, it's not directly to me. I mean, directly east of my empire boundary, but I'm not near it. It is called Black Hole Marathon Expanse.
Ah, okay. Alright, but now I know where you are. So you're just like a touch over there. So I bet if I jump to this planet, unknown number 98, class A star, I bet that's where you are. Oh. Oh. Oh, Woolgar. What is Woolgar?
That's me. Oh,
Huzzah! The beta aliens.
well, how about that? There it is. Now we can do... Well, you can do the game. I can't.
We should have gotten like a little notification of like, hey, some stuff entered our system. What is this? Wow, you got a lot of stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
All the more for me to conquer.
Defense, now!
Alright, it's gonna be a society project. What am I currently doing in society? I can take 8 months out of that to research your people. You primitive bastards. Still believe in gods and spirits and all that crap.
Now we believe in essence. Energy. The energy in fighting.
How do you imagine your species, like, outside of what the game portrays them as?
What do you mean?
Like, do you imagine them as, like, being, like, really big, burly kind of guys, or, like...
I mean, they're, I'll say proportional as a be just, you know, taller. Much taller, like giants.
So, like, what, 8 feet tall?
Yeah, 8 to 10. Between there.
Okay. They have warships. They're immediately a threat. Deploy the fleet. Oh, hey. Looks like you're founding another little doodad over here at Lawan, as it's called on my thing.
That's right. Are you already there?
No, but I can see it in my sensor's range.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Do you need black holes to travel?
No,
What's
but
your
they do...
FTL?
So, I use,
There's warp space, hyper jumps, and what was the other one? Hold,
Oh,
black
wormholes.
hole jumps. There we go.
I use warp.
Okay. I think I use hyper.
Oh, okay, so you use hyperspace lanes. Interesting. So the difference between our two types is that you're confined to the hyperspace lanes, whereas I can jump anywhere within a certain radius of
Oh,
my
right.
warp drive.
that you're stuck with slow speeds.
Right. I'm slower, so you're faster. I'm slower, but I have more freedom of movement, whereas you're limited to only specific pathways.
While they're doing this, I gotta start building some... This is already maxed. Yep. Let's build... Oh?
What's this?
A twofer.
Ooh. I've never actually seen the mammalian ship or space station designs. Huh. I'm guessing, if I'm looking at this right, you went with mass drivers as your starting weapon?
Starting weapon? Let me see.
Because usually your space station starts with your starting weapon. Unless those are lasers.
It should be lasers.
Okay, so it is lasers, alright. I was trying to guess it based on the model of the turret. We've received a transmission from the Old Empire. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. I bring greetings from the Emperor, the undisputed ruler of the Old Empire. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Braddock O'Neill speaks on behalf of the EECA people. So now we should be able to see our two empires.
Yep, I see you. You have two Sistol and Timana?
Termana. Yep. And you have two systems, Wolgar and Lawam.
I'm guessing we're going to be very close.
Funny enough, yeah, it looks like it. That's kind of going to be a race to see who can take that one, who can expand outward to that one.
Much. I mean, I'm not too sure who will take who or y'all, but these are the two systems we'll be fighting. If you get all, essentially you'll have access to that black hole if you need it.
Oh, that black hole?
Yeah.
It only really gives you research. So essentially, looking at it, Ewol, Ephesus, Tissador, and the Black Hole are essentially the only four systems we will really end up fighting over.
Mm-hmm.
And then, depending on how the planets are laid out, I foresee us expanding. I might be expanding to the south, and you'll be expanding to the north.
Yep, I'll be going north. So this will be pretty much where we're cut off. Can you? So this is your own. So you can go in any direction, please.
Yeah, I can go in any direction I want. I'm not confined to the hyperspace lanes, but my form of travel is slightly slower than yours. So you can retreat faster if you need to, or you can outpace me, but I can also move wherever the hell I want to. So I can blockade you easier.
Okay.
Because basically it's like, if I map, right now I can't see the hyperspace lanes, but I can eventually get the technology to map it. So I'll know which ways you can enter my territory. And then I can just like fortify those all to hell and back. And then it's like, at that point it's just come at me, bro. Whereas I can enter your territory from any point that I choose. Let's see, let's communicate. Offer trade deal. So what's your monthly income on credits and on energy and minerals?
So I'm losing credits now,
Okay.
but I have a lot of crystals coming in, minerals coming in.
Okay, so you're losing energy credits, but you have a lot of minerals.
Yes.
I guess for right now, to keep things friendly, let's just keep it a research agreement. Star charts. And active sensor link, active sensor link. Alright. I have sent you a trade deal. Good. So what the sensor link does basically means anything I see, you see, and anything you see, I see.
Nice. I see.
I also got your. We also trade star maps, so you can also see every planet I've mapped, and I can see all the planets you've mapped.
Nice. Oh,
And the final part of our trade agreement is that we have a research negotiation going on, which basically means that we both get a bonus to our research. Especially to technologies that, like, if I've researched a technology that you haven't researched yet, you get a bonus when you research it. And if you have any technology I haven't researched yet, then you get a bonus, then I get a bonus.
Okay.
And it lasts for 30 years. So in 2230, or 2240, I should say, we'll have to set up a new trade deal. It's kind of like the Paris Peace Accord, or whatever the hell it's called.
Makes sense.
So if you watch my ship, my little science ship at Woolgar, you'll notice when it leaves your system, watch where it goes. Because see Aphros, which is like right next to that black hole, it's a class G star.
Yep.
I can jump straight there, which I'm pretty sure you don't have a path to there yet, do you?
Nope. There's no path there, period.
Oh, really? Nope. Ah. If you watch my ship, in just a little bit, you should be charging up and getting ready to go. As soon as it reaches the edge of your system.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But how long do you think it would take him? Like maybe a minute or two?
I don't know. Watch him and see how slow or fast it is compared to yours. There he
You know,
goes.
that's still relatively fast. Even though...
Yeah.
Yep. Just lost him. And you should be there in a second. 2, 1. There you are. Yeah, that's funny. That's actually really fast.
Is it? Is it faster than yours?
It's about the same speed, but yours just goes directly to it.
Yeah. It's within a certain radius. Like I'm going to the star next to it, the class F star, and so that's like a stop-off point. So it's not like an infinite thing, but I can, like I said, go wherever the hell I want within a radius. Eventually, I can get it up to a point where I can jump between arms as well. Aha! Colony established. It looks like I claimed Elo. Well, it looks like you're gonna get Aphros and maybe the black hole. One thing I have seen happen that could happen as well is that, you encountered hostiles, by the way.
Yep, they just ran away.
I don't think they're running away. I think they're moving in to attack your mining operations there. Oh, those are pirates.
Yeah.
You already have piracy. Pirates. We don't need that scum. Let's build another 2 ships. But yeah, one thing that's going to happen is your empire if you played it a certain way, could actually expand to wrap around my empire. I completely cut it off.
I'm just getting my food in now. Oh, they outnumber me.
What is their, let me see here. Oh yeah, they outnumber you by 1. Research it. And they have shields too. You might lose that engagement there. I slightly outpicks them in DPS. My fleet could take them on. Alright. As a token of goodwill from the EECA, the First Fleet will engage your pirate problem.
Thank you, sir.
Although you might lose that mining station.
That's okay. I'll rebuild it.
The workers there will feast gloriously in Valhalla or whatever the hell you believe in.
That's right. It's for the good.
So you went with lasers, I went with mass drivers. Just because Halo. I'm just gonna say it.
Yes.
Scientists level 5 or higher, damn.
Yeah, now I'm trying to level up my science guy.
Ooh, we received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Yidar Cooperative. They claim to have learned our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we are in contact with. Interesting.
Yeah. But what are they? The Eldar Cooperative?
Yelled, yeah.
I'm probably gonna go to war already, showing aggression towards me.
Really?
Yeah. They said don't come even close
Oh,
to us.
because they are xenophobes. They don't like dealing with anybody. Naval intelligence has reported several attacks on civilian shipping in our space within the last several months. The perpetrators appear to be deserters and other renegade elements from Earth. These criminals have put together a makeshift space fleet out of heavily modified civilian hulls, and they now call themselves the Blood Host. Although crewed, their vessels are a clear threat that cannot be ignored. Alert all commands. Deploy the fleet. Well, not. Ah, balls. Alright, your pirate problem's gonna have to wait because I have a pirate problem. Damn pirates. They're attacking a system of particular importance to me.
I'm building more guys. Oh, did you wipe those guys out?
No, they left before I could do anything.
Where'd they go?
I'm not that good. Where are you guys going?
I found them.
Ah, that's where they went. So, let's take a look at these lower systems here. Damn pirates!
For real though, holy cow.
Yeah, they're the first kind of real threat you deal with. Wow, you have a lot of habitable planets up there.
Yeah.
So what is your preference when it comes to planets?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your home planet, essentially? Like, are you,
I think it's tropical.
Yeah, you're a tropical, okay. Interesting.
Shit. Oh. I know what colony or what spaceport I'm on. Boomers.
Damn it! You damn pirates! At least they're attacking something not as important as the last system they were in.
Jesus.
Where the hell are they going? Here we go. Merge the fleets. Okay, now you bastards are attacking something that's important to me. That is not kosher. That is not kosher with me at all. Oh, I lost one ship.
Nice. Wait till I finish my research. So I can finally get some blue lasers.
That said, 1 loss to 4 kills, I'd say is a pretty good trade-off.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I just had more ships than then. Ah, nice.
Building should be done soon enough. Nice. Y'all are...
Yeah, I formed a little pact with them to kind of secure myself.
Okay.
And you agreed to my migration treaty.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool because now it means that like humans will start appearing on your planets and your people start appearing on my planets to kind of fill up the populations.
That's right, and that'll help out.
Huh. And now they've declared you a rival.
That's funny. Now I'm actually getting a lot more internets. Looks of it.
How much influence am I making? I can afford that. So yeah, if they attack you, then basically as World War I got kicked off, I will attack them in turn. It's not a perfect way to secure peace, but it's an easier way to do it. Because it basically makes them think twice. I had to find out where these damn pirates are coming from. Hell yeah.
Let's take some time. Alright. Rise of the Nations. Pirates in my system. I got a defense system set up just in time.
Alright, the first fleet has scored victory once again, but took heavy losses. These pirates are starting to irritate me. Yeah, I lost half my fleet that time, but they lost theirs.
Nice, this defense system is destroying their little fleet.
Yeah, well, all I have are little corvettes, so I'm not surprised.
Here comes my
A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the EECA. Led by scientist Peter Badagio, the color says the Association of Technological Mastery. So what do you guys want? So Bleeding Edge. Okay, Science Without Borders. Okay. Discovery conditions. Okay. I will consider that next time. Construction complete. Aha, good, good. Right, time to expand the fleet a little more. Get two more of the Lafayette class. Oh, that reminds me. Ooh, what in the butt?
What happened?
Oh, research agreement. Sure. Okay, that reminds me. I now have new guns to put on my ships. No, I don't. Never mind. I'm a dirty liar. I thought I did. I mean, it would be bueno for you if I had new guns. That means I can better assist you.
You need credits?
No, I just need to wait for the research to finish, which will be in another 14 months.
Damn.
You know, thinking about new ways to shoot mass at high velocity is not exactly easy.
It's true. Can confirm.
Can confirm.
I'm not gonna go with this. 25%. Alright.
Sure, let's do it. Alright, that should make the faction a bit happier. Let's take advantage of all those research stations we have available here.
Nice, just in time. Because they're about to take over this Orthom spot with their territory, and I'm like not even close to getting. So if I build a frontier post, that will hook me up.
Yeah, that'll help. That's a good way to snatch territory.
Oh. Hello there. Pretty crammed bunch over here, is what it seems like.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's, as my friend Scotty once put it looks like a bunch of amoebas trying to eat each other. At least it will eventually. But yeah, we're getting kind of crammed in here. Funny enough, when we share a border like this, we actually do get like a border tension thing going on.
It's true. But now that we have our migration between us, at least.
Yeah, it lessens the impact it has on our diplomatic relations.
Right.
So what's this anomaly here? God, I'm finding all the anomalies that can be easily researched.
Apparently.
Damn. Wait, a mid-sized vessel? Ooh, that's one of those events you can get where you get a free starship.
Nice.
I mean, it's not... I mean, it kind of varies in power, but...
Hopefully this will only get me got a little up to 4.
What was finished constructing? Oh, sweet. My, station's done. How much time until I get new
Oh, we
guns?
just found a
7
new
months.
ship.
Did ya?
Yeah. Holy cow. The Dark Wanderer. It's a frigate.
Oh, there you go. Alright, so... Hello. Oh, this is where the pirates have their little base of operations.
Where?
Let's go nuke it. Well, my pirates.
Oh, press the door.
At first, actually.
Oh, after this?
Yeah. Science of level 3 or higher. I can do that. Track on map. Research the project. I want that new ship for the fleet. That's the thing. This base for my space pirates will be different from the base for your space pirates.
Nice.
Space pirates don't cooperate with each other, thankfully. Otherwise, that would suck.
True.
Just all the pirates of various races just get together.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Just beat him to the punch with the frontier plan.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like you're just about done there. Now we can get rid of this.
YCE?
I'm sorry?
You, the YC? Oh no, that's the... Well done. You bastards coming into my...
Oh, how dare they. You can close your borders to them if you want. Of course, that will make them hate you more.
I'm closing them just now.
Oh, get out of my space, immigrants! Hold on. Ah, new research. Border range, 20%. Yes, please. And, ooh, I got new guns. Now I have new guns. Mining network, engineering facility. I think powered exoskeleton sounds pretty sweet. Take care of that pirate base. And now I can start upgrading my ships. With better guns. More pew pew.
Nice. Just trying to figure things out here.
Are ya? So one thing I want to tell you guys, if you push F10, what's going on?
I just conquered this area, so now to get the hell out of a dodge.
Nice. So when you're building starships, you'll notice that there's a power thing. And generally, your ships will do more damage if they have a mildly... Wait, what? Oh!
What happened?
I got a cruiser as a free ship that I pulled out of a gas giant.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. Ooh, hello, new flagship. Oh my god, strength of 190 on its freaking own.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, I can't. Haha! Oh man, that is really lucky, because it's usually like a frigate or a destroyer or something, but a cruiser strength vessel. Gosh. To give you an idea of like how big of a leap this is, from corvettes you go to destroyers, and then from destroyers to cruisers. So this is a ship I am a long ways off from being able to reproduce. But for now, that means not everyone else can reproduce a ship of this size either. I'm gonna add that to my fleet and give you my new flagship. God, I can't believe I've gotten that. I've never gotten that before. I've gotten like destroyers, I've gotten like frigates, I've never gotten a cruiser out of that. Alright. So how... Oh, I'm doing terrible on energy, I just realized. I need to bump that up.
Too bad. I'm doing worse on influence now.
Yeah, influence is kind of something else that needs to be closely managed.
Yeah,
I'm doing okay on influence. I mean, I could be doing better.
I'm doing only bad because of my frontier host.
Yeah. Them damn frontier outposts.
Time to build another set called Space Science Ship. I forgot what I was talking about.
Nice.
Just gonna have to wait a while though. Don't have the money.
Yeah. That's really what this game is all about. Waiting.
Wish I could buy minerals with energy grid.
Yeah, you wish you could buy minerals. We could trade minerals in a treaty. So here's the thing I want to point out to you, because I made a mistake when I tried this. When you make a monthly treaty, or a treaty that will last a couple of years, the amount you set is the amount that comes out of your monthly income. So for instance, if you make 10 minerals a month and you decide to trade 5 minerals a month, then you will be only making 5 minerals that month. The reason why I put so much emphasis on this is that I didn't understand that, so I made treaties where I was trading 200 minerals a month, even though I was only making 20.
Jeez.
and screwed myself because I made the thing last for 30 years.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make that distinction. If you want to send an instant amount, then you use an instant transfer agreement.
Nice. 20 years.
No, it was 30-year treaty. So it's basically GD. Eye for talent, Barack O'Neill. I forget how to government. Nice. Also, whenever you destroy pirate fleets, they'll leave behind debris that you're going to want to try and analyze because it gives you a bonus to your research.
Let's research.
So what can I do with you? Where can I send you where you'd be useful? I can send you here to Sirius. Build some more mining stations. Hey, Sirius is a colonizable planet. Ooh, and it's an ocean planet? No, continental planet. Sorry, I'm typing to a guy on Skype that I'm talking to while playing this game. Multitasking like a boss.
Nice.
I'm actually chatting up with 3 people on, or 2 people on Skype right now.
Used to. Living it up.
Alright. So. I wonder if I'm not making a lot. Combine these fleets. Durblet. I wish I could choose like which fleet was or which ship was the flagship of the fleet. Sadly, I cannot. Oh, that's right. I also need to upgrade the ship designs. I'm gonna call this design. I think I'll just keep it as the Lafayette, actually, just for now. But yeah, going back to ship design. So when it says ship stats, the first one it shows is power. You always want a tiny bit of power left over in your ship because essentially that power gets diverted to weapon systems. So the more power left over, the more powerful your ship is, like firepower-wise.
Nice.
Alrighty, got all that stuff done. 9 months. Target powered exoskeletons. Go back here and survey the system again. So how goes you and the Yadar, or whatever the hell you want to call them?
The Yadar. Oh, yeah, they're chilling in their area.
Okay.
Very
They like me. They have a trade deal with me. And they have a non-aggression pact, which means they probably won't attack me for a while. But if they attack you, then they'll end up going to war with me. So that's probably why they haven't attacked you, is because they know I'll jump in. Okay, I now have a... What? No! Combine the fleets, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. If you look at my home planet and look at my fleet, you'll see the new cruiser I got at the front there.
I'm trying to build a ship right now.
Yeah, no, you don't have to like do it immediately. You just gotta. Aw, its weaponry is kind of piddly though for a ship of this size. Damn it. Like, it's got nice guns, but it's not like the guns I would put on a ship of this class. Because it's mainly got large disruptors, which are more or less kind of good. Oh, no, never mind. They're pretty good against shields. This is a shield cracker, then. This thing just cracks shields with those big old disruptor cannons. Alright. So... what is this? I might actually hold off getting Alpha Centauri and maybe just go straight to Sirius. Alright, build another spaceport. So spaceports essentially increase how many ships you can have in a fleet, by the way. If you didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hear my aunt downstairs yelling at the cats.
Damn cats. Or she's just yelling. She's just, ah!
Nah, but it's more like, ah, damn it! I told you to stop it! Ah, you damn cats! What is this? Survey completed. Ah. Excellent. Or as that bug from Family Guy would say, good. Good. Alright, I'm gonna send you this way and have you... She's just down there yelling at him.
Okay.
Maybe a waste to build a mine station here just because it's pretty much right on top of a planet that I'm going to colonize later.
Yeah, my influence is going down.
Yeah. You know, this music kind of reminds me of Destiny. I don't know if you said that earlier.
This music, I think I
Yeah.
said...
Well, you're probably not hearing the same track I am, but some of the music in this game reminds me of Destiny. Like, I think the same team might have worked on it. But same people. Or they just, you know, used a similar tone.
Reminds me of Mass Effect.
Yeah, sometimes it reminds me of Mass Effect, too.
And I'm trying to think of other... It's like a Fantasia space game.
A Fantasia space game.
Yeah, it's got a hint of Fantasia. Oh, excuse me. Yeah,
System survey complete.
this is a game that you have to take your time with. It's like a very long
Yeah.
chess game.
Like I said, that's why it's not a lot of game that people stream, because it is a game you kind of have to take your time with, and some people don't want to, you know, watch a game like this. They want to see explosions and, you know, battles and whatnot, which you can't fault them.
Right. I would want to watch those as well.
So I need to get up my physics research, which would be on that pulsar over there, but I can't get it. So far, we've just kind of found the three of us, and we kind of occupy our own little arm of the galaxy. And just so anyone who's watching, I don't know how many people are watching right now, but for just so, okay, for that one person who's hanging on there, because you're interested, who may or may not know about this game already, while we're doing all of our political maneuverings and whatnot, throughout this entire galaxy, there are 24 other empires that are also maneuvering around each other at the same time. I'm not making food anymore. I need to remedy this soon. Yeah, let's get some shields going. Why not? Still making negative food on this planet, huh? Basic hydroponics farm again. Five pops, so we need one more population on this planet. Get those orbital hydroponics farms going. Let's just see what's over here first before I expand any further. I mean, I claimed this black hole. I might as well figure out what's on it. I'm making a lot of minerals, but not a lot of power. What about you?
I'm making a lot of minerals, not a lot of power. Negative
So we
one.
can have the same problem then.
Months. All right. Just gonna wait 20 months.
Alright, I can afford to build another colony ship because I can build mine for now 223 minerals.
So what happens when you go into influence?
You start to lose it over time.
Yeah, I'm at 48. I'm getting -0.
So
So
you-
at a fast pace.
No, you're probably losing it like 0.50 per month, so you're losing it by like half a point a month. So it's very easy to recover from that. It just takes time. One thing, I believe you can gain influence by rivaling another empire, and also one thing as well is that because we have a defensive pact with us, I think it also costs influence as well. There's only two things in here. It's just the black hole and the planet. Which the black holes I think are pretty cool to look at. Even though it is just a big black, circle in space, it's still just kind of neat. Did you ever see that movie?
Oh, there we go. Declaring them rivalry.
Wow, that's a lot of physics research. Did you ever see that movie, Interstellar?
Oh, I have. Loved it.
Yeah, it was crazy. The cast. I didn't really like the ending too much though. But the
I mean,
too...
it was fairly complex to kind of delve into that kind of stone and make it understandable.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad film. I just,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I didn't really like the ending too much.
Right. I mean, there wasn't really much to it. Like, right, they found him. Now he's like, now what? He's like, yeah, he's gonna go what to the planet.
To that planet where the girl landed, and start the colonization early.
That's right. But
Start working on a population.
So this is what I don't get. So they both came out of it same time, right? I'll say about the same.
Oh, him and the robot, or him and the girl?
Him and the girl.
Okay.
So they're still in the same time. So for her, but humans are already in peace now.
Well, that's because time is relative.
Right. So now humans are in space, but they haven't colonized any yet. What the hell?
Well, yeah, because when they did that little maneuver around it, like to them that was like a minute or 5 minutes doing that little maneuver. But like
Right.
because of the gravitational distortion of time from the black hole, that was like 62 years Earth
right.
time because of the distance.
So how come the the humans from Earth that were living in space by the time they both came out of it 63 years later, his daughter was, grandmother by then.
Right.
Grandmother. And so how come they haven't colonized any of the planet picked from the beginning?
Because it pretty much comes down to mass. The ship they're in is far, far larger than the ship they started in. Like, it pretty much has the entire population of Earth. So it's moving slower than the original ship. Because, like, the first ship took, like, what, 2 years, 2 or 3 years to get out to the wormhole before it could even get close to the planets.
Right.
Like, that was just a little ship that was enough to carry like 5 people. We're talking about a ship large enough to carry 7 billion. Like, that's practically a ship the size of Texas. That's a lot of mass to be moving in space. So it's going to take significantly longer for them to get there. That's why they had to build it essentially like a moving planet, was because of how long it would take. But that's why they're not there yet.
Nice.
Let's see, what tropical world, what's the surface looking like? A lot of swamps, a lot of dense jungle. Getting a dense jungle would definitely help me out, so let's get that. It's gonna take 43 months. 9 months until I get my shields.
Yeah, as soon as I declare them as right, my influence kind of...
Yeah, you get a... Yeah, you started making positive.
I'm still zero, -0, but...
It's
now
white
fast.
0. Isn't it like a white 0? Okay. You're probably down to like 0.20 loss.
That's exactly it, too. That's exactly what I'm at. -0.20.
Wow, I just pulled that number out of my ass.
Oh, where are you?
What?
I have an invading fleet.
Oh, no, you found where your pirate base is.
Oh. Mine.
It's on Petria. That little class M red star.
Oh, for you, it's called the trio?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a bed trio.
Petria. Yeah, no, that is... Huh, that's what's called for me, too. I guess because you discovered it first, the name your people gave it sticks for me.
Oh. Okay.
Just like I'm sure if you look at my system, you probably see like Tissador, Elu, Sol, Alpha Centauri, Bernard Star, Procyon. It's kind of that whole thing of like whoever discovers it first gets to name it.
Alright. Let's go with 5 right here. Okay. Gotta wait for the military to get there.
That was so trippy to think about. That's like they were on that planet for like what, an hour, and like 14 years had passed or something. I remember I saw a picture somebody did of like a screenshot from when they were on that planet, and it goes like 1 day on this planet is 7 years back on Earth, and then below it was the caption, "Good, here is where we'll wait for Half-Life 3. She's going insane. She's kind of gotten to that point you were talking about earlier, where now she's gone from actually saying words to just "Arr! Ah!" Because the cats keep pissing her off.
Jeez. Oh man, cats, gotta love them. My cat keep trying to kill me. I'll be walking, and then all of a sudden, my kid will do something like that, and I'm towards him like, "No, you can't be doing that," and the cat will like, right in front of me,
Trip
where
you
I'm
up.
like, tripping.
Sounds about right for cats.
So I'm engaging with this space station.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Immense amount of damage.
Well, it's only like a 65 strength station.
I've dealt 1,000 damage, 1,200,
Good lord.
300, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,900.
Oh, you're up to blue lasers now.
Yeah, because we would have made it. One of my ships is barely taking damage.
Yeah, you also got shields too.
I do? Oh, you're right, I do.
Yeah, you equipped your or no, you know what? I think that one ship has shields, the big ship. The frigate. Dark Wanderer.
Right, because I don't think I installed anything that has shields.
Yeah.
Combat, hyperdrive, blue shields, blue lasers. Power generation.
What'd I get? Shield technology, I just got it. Sentient point defense system. Physics labs, assist research. Let's kind of just bang that out of the way for now. Ah, I'm losing power now. Oh, that's right, because I'm founding a colony. So I'm going to have to deal with that problem for a while.
So I have 4 minutes that I got lining up for me. I'm going to return my to hold that. That's good. Dude, come on, taking forever. You know what? If I can upgrade my ship. Designer. Alright, let's change this. Science ship. Okay.
It's going to be 63 months until I can start making destroyer-class vessels. Do you have space engineers guts?
I do not.
Ah. It's sort of kind of like Minecraft in space.
Nice.
Yeah. You get to, you know, build spaceships. You gather materials, and then you can build spaceships and fly them around. You can, recently, right now, the game is very much worth its price, whatever they're asking for, because you can basically start in, like, small star systems of, like, 3 different planets that you can build bases on and spaceships on and whatnot.
Nice. Oh, please. Give me something in terms of shipbound radar systems. That'd be awesome. This guy's just a lot of lasers.
Lasers! Hey, look! Laser beams!
Why you haven't found any alien species down south yet?
Alright. So that's gonna grab me up a lot of territory right here that I can take and gain more resources. I wonder if this whole part of the map down here might not be inhabited at all and it's just all for the taking for me. That would be great. You're kind of fortunate. You have 3 planets you can colonize in your part, 4 planets you can colonize in your part of space.
I'm actually really happy. Yeah, so I'm pretty much building up. Once I get to Estros, I'm just gonna build up a Air Force.
That's
Yeah. Looks like everything south of that black hole is yours.
yeah, more or less. Then the Lagrange can head over here and start surveying. I hate this fucking anomaly. I really do, because it's so pointless. Because it's like, oh, there's a mysterious little object flying around the sun. What could it be? Oh, it's a ceramic pot orbiting the sun at high velocity. How did it get there? Fucking 6 months of research and development later. We don't know how it got there, but we did have some time to ponder the big philosophical questions of the universe while we were trying to figure out how this thing got there.
Pretty much.
No, that's exactly how it plays out. And it irritates the hell out of me. Because I put so much time into it. It's like, why? So how are we looking here? These guys, huh? The Ildar Cooperative like me. Quite a bit, actually. They're still equivalent to me. What about you? We have a cordial relationship. They're receptive to me. And we are... Huh, your fleet power is inferior, but your technology and everything else is equivalent to me.
Yeah. I'm trying to I'm in research phase right now.
Right.
Trying to colonize and get as much as I can out of this quickly before I start to go negative.
Right. It's kind of interesting when you play as like a different race, because I've always played as the Salkirians for a while, so it's kind of interesting to play as a race where I can't just go, I need more people on this planet. You, by order of the Emperor, you are now to move to this planet and start a new life here. I have to actually like want, or my people have to actually want to move there, because I believe in the freedom of the people. I'm actually just about to gain another planet here. So how is our relationship actually going? Like, how is it set up exactly? I'm trying to figure out. There is a way to like look at a breakdown of how they feel about it.
Power, attitude, cordial, is amendable to peaceful coexistence.
Hello. Hostile fleet.
Oh, yeah, capital. Need help?
Ooh, what in the butt?
These things are huge. 630 feet. Like octopus flying in space.
What the hell? Ah! Bastards!
I'll send my fleet. I'm not doing anything.
These are me-boids, damn it. I've never seen that happen before, where they just spawn in my system like that.
That's weird.
Oh, you fuckers. You big blobby fuckers. Come and fight my space station, I dare you.
I'm sending my to you.
Hopefully they'll fly towards my station, and then they'll be screwed. My station on its own does 1.5k damage.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, space stations are pretty badass. Oh, yeah, looks like they're coming straight for my space station. Yeah, come at me, fuckers. These damn amoeboids.
They took out one of your research stations.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge loss, it's more of an irritating loss.
Oh, yeah. It's a little better. Alright, so I'm sending my fleet. They're almost there.
Alright. Wonder what will get there first. Will they get in range of my guns, or will your fleet arrive first?
I have fairly fast ships. At least when it comes to planetary travel. Inside the system.
Oh, you have destroyers. Oh, that's right, you have the one destroyer. Oh, they're going after my other space station. No!
Alright, I'm sorry.
Yep. My fleet on its own can actually fuck them up pretty bad. But it'll be nice to have the fire support. Is that a fact? Because they got these little flying shitheads. Ah, we have no point defenses, so we can't engage their fighters. This is a problem. And each one of these little Meeboid ships is the equivalent of a cruiser in firepower. Yeah, although your fleet will help tip the scales in my favor.
Yep.
There we go, there goes one of them. Now they're significantly not as powerful. Shoot them with your laser beams.
And that goes my dart. Are you using projectiles?
Yeah, I use mass driver weapons. There goes that one.
Oh yeah,
And dead. You came to the wrong hood, bro.
too true. Son.
Wait a minute. How did I lost the ship and then I somehow gained a ship?
I don't know.
Oh well. I win. That's all that matters.
That's right. Nice, nice. I do want to create another ship can.
Alright. So now I should have shield technology. Yep. Alright, since this is a significant upgrade, it means a change of ship class. This is now the Mako class Corvette.
Alright, almost done with all the research I have in this area. Let's do...
Alrighty. Wow, the shields make a big difference. Now my fleet, as it is, it has the same number of ships as it did last time, but now it is vastly more powerful than those, that thing of Amoeboids I had a little while ago.
Nice.
Let's build a spaceport. Shit. Not making a lot of food, but that will change here in just a bit. Do some planetary renovations.
I'm worried about all these free-flowing nations that we have out there.
Oh, the damn amoeboids and everything else. So is it hot over there on your side?
I mean, it's warm. I'm sweating. I got my fan on, but it's on low.
Yeah, it's like 100 degrees over where I'm at. Or right now I'd say it's probably like at 90. It's unpleasant, I'll say that.
Curtis.
Oh, so that's what attracted these damn things, was a stupid tree floating in space. There's a tree orbiting an asteroid in my home system, and that's what attracted the stupid amoeboids.
Nice.
Them bastards. No respect. Yeah, I'd say upgrade our sensors a bit. Alright. So let's see what we can do about this stupid tree. After rigorous research, we now understand why the tree saps summon those creatures. The tree is able to produce a highly nutritious substance, which has machine-like abilities to repair organic tissue. The tree is the tree of life. If we harvested it, we could use it to expand the lifespan of our people. But there is one problem. The tree's healing power is limited in amount. We could only use it to improve a small group of people's life sustainability or increase everyone's situation by a small amount. Give it to the people. I could also make my leaders live another 20 years, but I say give it to the people. Or I could just let the tree drift. No, give it to the people, because I don't want to get periodically attacked by amoeboids. All shall benefit from this great discovery of the Empire. So now humans live longer. We also get 5% happiness.
Nice. How much longer?
Actually, I don't think they actually live, like, noticeably longer. I think, like, maybe 2 or 3 years. The thing of it is, it's like, there's a limited supply of it, and it would, you can, like, give more of it to a small group and increase their lifespan by, like, 20 years, or I can give it to everybody and, like, put 2 years on people's life, you know? Yet, until you get terraforming. Alright, so... The space amoebas, the name is stuck as a pronunciation of the proper, xenotaxonomic denominator was too unwieldy for the average human, are solitary animals when left to their own devices. But the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications for the graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. Fascinating indeed. Yes, indeed. I always liked military applications. It gives me that sweet military boner.
That's exactly what you need. There we go.
Did you ever play the game Bulletstorm? In 360, PC, or...
I've never actually seen it. Or, I mean, I've never played it.
It's a pretty fun game to play. Basically because it's like, it kind of harkens back to the old days where you get points for every kill, except it's like, you get more points for the more creatively you kill people.
Upgrade everything that comes in. Ship designer.
Alright, I'm starting to make a decent amount of, I'm making a hell of a lot of minerals every month. Power situation could be better.
Always.
Right. Huh. Neat. Go back to surveying the system. You don't have a lot of space to expand, I just noticed. Like, you can expand a little bit to the east, and if you maybe can find a path, expand out to the west. But if you want to go up more north, you're going to have to fight with the Yadar.
I can't go west. I have to go north.
Oh, really? You don't have any... That's right. You have hyperspace.
I have to go to war. And it's alright, because that's actually part of my nation to go to war.
Right. Well, there's a decent amount of power in this system. Wait, no. So how's Sirius looking? Could be doing better.
Yeah, finally. It's finally able to get rid of that negative and influence.
Glorious. Wow, that would be really nice to have. How's my research going? 3 months until I can get red tile blockers, 11 months until I get planetary sensor range, and 41 months until I can start making destroyers. What's going on? What's the situation log? We've encountered more aliens. Theta aliens. Oh, these are from another empire. A fourth player joins the table. Interbasting.